Hello, I'm Barbara Ballard, Senior Associate Director at the Dole Institute of Politics. And I also introduce all of the evening programs at the Dole Institute. We have outstanding programs, as you know, as well as outstanding presenters. But today I'm here to tell you about some programs you may not be as familiar about, and also to tell you about our civic engagement programs and our outreach around the state of Kansas. I will share with you 4 programs that we're very proud of at the Dole Institute of Politics. The first program will be YCLI. And you might say, what is YCLI? It's Youth Civic Leadership Institute. And we invite all public high schools and private accredited schools to nominate students. Students do not apply for this program. They are nominated by their principal, their counselor, or their teachers. We select 60 to 70 students, and this program is no charge to the student or their parents. You might say, why does the Dole Institute become involved in civic engagement? Well, the mission of the Dole Institute of Politics is to promote political and civic participation, as well as civil discourse in a bipartisan, balanced manner. So civic engagement is in the mission statement. So with our students, our main goals would be to bring high school students together from all around the state of Kansas and have them visit and talk with each other. They talk about small schools, large schools, rural schools, urban schools, and get an opportunity to learn more about the state of Kansas. We also want to showcase Senator Bob Dole and let the students learn more about him. Maybe their parents and grandparents know, but they don't. But we want them to know personally about him. So we talk about his 35 years of service and what he has done for the state of Kansas, as well as the nation. Another goal is to encourage our young people to vote, to become effective citizens, to stay current with what's going on in their communities, and to make a difference. We talk a lot about the vote and why it is so important and why it is their power. Our students attend a lot of the programs at the Dole Institute of Politics, but we also go to Topeka, to the Capitol, to meet with legislators, some from their areas, some not from the students' areas, to interact with legislators and find out why they became elected officials and how we can best serve our country. The residence halls is where our students stay on campus, and college students, counselors move into the resident halls with them, and I move into the resident halls with them. We want to give them a college feel. What's it like? But mostly, how do you make a difference in your communities? We have a community dinner for them where they're recognized by community leaders as well as elected officials. They have a reception. And after they finish our dinner, they go back to the resident hall, change clothes, because they went to the Capitol pretty dressed up. And we watch a movie, Mr. Smith Goes to Washington. And Mr. Smith Goes to Washington is a long movie, and it's in black and white, but the students still enjoy it because, you know, the essence of that movie is one person can make a difference. And we want them to know that their voice can be heard and that even though you're young, you can make a difference. This program is endowed by a Kansas family who wanted students, young people, to become more engaged, to appreciate this country, and they wanted to provide leadership opportunities and civic learning to them. We're very grateful to our donor for doing this, and it's a program that we will always have because they have endowed it. And we thank them very much. This is YCLI, Youth Civic Leadership Institute. The next program I'd like to tell you about is a conference that we have for government, history, and social studies teachers. We work with the Department of Kansas on this program. And we have had teachers come from as close as Lawrence and as far away as Garden City. And what we try to do at these programs in their conference, and by the way, they're in July, and so is YCLI. And you know, and as I'm telling you about this program, I'm thinking, if we're working with the students, we want to now work with the teachers that are so important to make sure that they are teaching civic engagement in the classroom as well, and that they're getting the students excited about voting, about being a citizen of the United States, and about contributing to the school atmosphere as well as the community. The goals that we have for the teachers would be to encourage teaching civic engagement in the classroom and getting the students involved in the process. We bring these teachers together to share their classroom practices. They share their favorite program with each other and build new programs so that when teachers are working on their lesson plan, they have new ideas all centered around civic engagement, women's history, women's contributions, as well as other contributions in the state. They learn more about the state of Kansas as teachers. They also learn more about urban and rural, big schools, small schools, schools that have a lot, schools that don't have as much. We want our teachers to be prepared, and we're helping them in the area of civic engagement. We enjoy this program, and from the evaluations, the teachers have found it very helpful because I think they're helping each other, and they interact, call each other, email each other. And you know, the best part I think for us is that we invite these teachers after they have left this conference to come back to the Dole Institute for some of our really big programs. And they also can stream into the programs that we have and bring them back to their classrooms as well. So they don't, it's not just a one-time deal. They leave the University of Kansas after their conference, but we continue to help them by offering our services. Our next program is Constitution Day. You may not have heard of Constitution Day, but in 2004, President George W. Bush signed a bill designating every September the 17th as Constitution Day. And anyone receiving, or any organization, institution, federal funding has been asked to do a program or an activity around, you know, Constitution Day. We've done several. We also have the naturalization ceremony on our campus, and it's around September the 17th. And these are all of our brand new citizens becoming brand new citizens, I'll just say that. We also have Constitution Day at Memorial Stadium. It's at a football game, and we get as close to September the 17th as possible. And we invite the Chancellor to lead the preamble to the Constitution. And he does, and the words are on the big screen in the stadium. And our fans have come to enjoy it because they look forward to it every year. Then we have our program at the Dole Institute, and we work with the Department of Music, with the Department of Athletics, and School of Law. Steve McAllister has been our moderator for many years. You know, the School of Law has really been involved in this program because they help us put it on, and help us with inviting the speakers. Steve McAllister does most of this. Steve McAllister is now the Kansas U.S. Attorney, but he's still helping us with this program. And we're very proud of the programs. And I really would like to just thank the former Supreme Court Justice, Rotc, because he helped me initially start this program. Some of the programs we're very proud of are the 5 different programs that we have presented that were cases before the Supreme Court. And you will have that opportunity, even if you didn't attend, to go to YouTube and to our webpage and connect with these programs as well. And I'll just tell you quickly what the 5 are, just so you know, if you have interest, you might want to go. Number 1 is Nothing Sacred, and this is Snyder versus Phelps and free speech. The second program would be the Supreme Court and campaign finance. Has Citizens United changed the rules? The third program would be the federal health care law. Is it constitutional? The fourth program, America and Race, the status of affirmative action under the U.S. Constitution. And the fifth program would be same-sex marriage, constitutional right or the state's decision. Remember Constitution Day, September the 17th, and we hope you will look forward to it in September, because we will have another program on Constitution Day. Our last program is a fun program. It's a program that we honor veterans, and it's called Tribute to Veterans with Kayuu Rotc and the Moonlight Serenade Orchestra. The Dole Institute becomes a USO. We have all kinds of decorations, balloons, lots of food, lots of drink. Many ROTC cadets attend, and they assist the veterans, and they also help present a small program where the Army, Air Force, and Navy will give a 5-minute, no more than 5-minute salute, little speech to our veterans. And they all come together and they salute the veterans and spend the rest of the evening with us. It's a program that honors our veterans for the service, what they have done. We also honor their families who also sacrifice, and their friends are invited to come as well. It is open to the public. Moonlight Serenade Orchestra has World War II jackets on, and they play all kinds of music. But you know, as you know, Senator Dole served in World War II. He was injured. He almost died. So this is also to honor him. But our main focus is to honor all the people who have attended our tribute to veterans. Over 3,000 veterans and their families have come. And this is no charge to them as well. It is our way of saying thank you for your service. We value you. Thank you. Thank you for your service. We may not have veterans program this year the way we have with everyone coming in because of the coronavirus, but we will find a way to have a different kind of program honoring our veterans and their families and inviting you to participate in this program as well. It has been my pleasure to tell you about some of our programs, and we hope you have a better idea of the different kinds of programs that we do, how important civic engagement is, how important for us to have outreach around the state of Kansas so that they know the Dole Institute is for them too, not just the University of Kansas. And we are so proud to have the Dole Institute of Politics at the University of Kansas. And especially to recognize Senator Dole, for whom the Dole Institute is named. Thank you all so very much.